Laughs on Philly is really excited to be sponsoring it. Nothing makes me happier than making other women laugh. It makes me feel like we're in a yogurt commercial together. Lovely. My name is Erin Dahoney. People mispronounce my last name all the time. It's inevitable. It's not a last name that you hear a lot. I've gotten Doheny, Doheny, Donahue, Dobama one time. It was strange. The worst that a guy ever messed up saying my last name, he pronounced it Erin, I think we should break up. I was like, that's not how you say it. It's weird. Clap if you've ever been broken up with. Anybody ever been dumped in the room? Yeah, okay. Important part of life. Question, if I got dumped in a Friendlies, does it become a Just Friendlies? What about a Friendlies with benefits? Is that on the table? Yeah. I think that a friend of mine asked me, after I told that joke, they came up to me afterwards and they asked if I had actually gotten dumped in a Friendlies. And I said yes, to avoid telling them the sadder truth, the real first time that I ever got dumped, an hour before the dude was supposed to meet my parents. That is true. I'm looking for the punchline too. Breakups are a really important part of life. Two really good things happen when you get dumped. One, you're able to look at yourself, little introspection, maybe make some improvements. Hey, here's how I can be a better partner. Second, you can relate to a lot more music after you've been dumped. This is also true. You ever get broken up with and then you're driving and a song comes on the radio and you're like, Annie, it is a hard knock life? You're very right. You ever truly know that you're a white woman when you cry at show tunes? I did. I am in a relationship now. It's really nice. I'm in love. Guys, I'm so in love. There's not even a joke. I'm just happy. And I forgot the nicest thing about being in a relationship. You get to wake up next to somebody and you get to kiss them and then you're asked to get off the megabus because you're making people uncomfortable. But it's okay because you have a boyfriend. You don't need to worry. Clap if you worked today. Was anybody like at their 9-to-5 office job? Fun. I worked today. I work for a university. It's sort of hard talking about your day job and doing comedy because you got to be careful. Let's just say, completely hypothetically, I worked for a Ivy League business school that a certain current president went to. Maybe? Let's just say hypothetically we got Trump calls. I sit at the front desk and I answer phones for an undergraduate program at this Ivy League business school. And sometimes people call and complain about the administration. We have a post-it note to direct them to media relations when this happens because we're not equipped. People think that I have the president's ear instead of a lot of contempt for him. It's interesting. The best Trump call that we ever got, this really happened. A little old lady called and she asked if our school offered English courses. I said yes. She came right back at me with, then why is your graduate on TV talking like he's never taken one? Let's review this. A little old lady thought of that joke, tried it on her grandson Braden, decided no, Braden doesn't know shit about comedy, Googled our number, called me, and just let it loose. It was like 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. I wasn't ready. And I couldn't even high-five her. I was so proud of her. I was like, you put the Rude in Gertrude, girl. I just had to direct her to media relations. It was a shame. Something about me, I have an IUD. Any other IUD havers in the house? No? Birth control? Maybe? Hell yeah. If you don't know what an IUD is, it's a form of birth control. It stands for intrauterine detonator. Good job, you knew that. You paid attention. It's a detonator that your gynecologist can put in your cervix. It's armed if a man ever says the phrase, "Let me show you where the magic happens." And then it explodes and kills you both if you still fuck him. It's a great form of birth control. Very effective. I tell all of my girlfriends to get IUDs. I think it's an amazing thing. It's technology. Think about it. Like, if you had to explain this to someone even a couple years ago, that you could get one procedure done and you get years worth of birth control, you're part machine, you're the RoboCop of raw dogging it. It's insane. It's great. Depending on what kind of IUD you get, like the make and model, it's sort of like buying a car. Because there's all sorts of like copper, hormonal, it's great. And they give you different side effects. They affect your periods differently. The kind of IUD that I have, I only get my period every time a congressman who doesn't know what an IUD is votes on my health care. I've been bleeding nonstop since I became. It's fun. Did anybody have New Year's resolutions when 2018 rolled around? Like, New Year, improve yourself. I saw a lot of friends who were like, this is my year, I'm gonna go back to the gym, I'm gonna get healthy, I'm gonna get cut, this is my year. Do you ever see somebody at the gym who doesn't know how to use a machine or a piece of equipment? They're sort of new, they're uncertain. I saw somebody who was on a treadmill and they put their water bottle in a place where you keep your Pringles chips, and I was like, you're using it wrong. Guys, my name is Erin. Thank you so much for listening.